Hey guys, guess what time it is? It's time for a digital appetizer on your virtual lunch and learn. So my name is Michael Wynn. I am the Chief Digital Officer at Digital Ops, a division of RB Oppenheim Associates. And today, Mojo Monday, I want to tell you, congratulations, you've won the lottery. Yes, that is true. Um, the problem is you have not cashed in your winning ticket. That's right. You are one in 7.6 billion people who are alive right now in possibly the greatest advertising opportunity that we've seen since the rise of the television era. The fact of the matter is that some of the most powerful communication marketing platforms that exist right now, if we just look at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Snapchat, um, guys, they're free. Okay, just the internet is free. So why, as a business owner, am I not leveraging the most powerful platforms on the planet right now? I mean, that's the question. I mean, it's almost like somebody is being really, really lazy. And I guess the question is it you or is it your competitor? Because there's a huge opportunity. I was talking with a friend of mine over the weekend. I was giving him some pointers on his website, and we were looking at some competitor sites, and we noticed that they had lots of bullet points about the things that they do, the services that they provide, and I just kind of laughed. I was like, they're missing the boat because these bullet points, are to me just evidence that they're lazy, that they just want to throw something up there and, hope something sticks and hope, maybe they've been in business for, 20 or 30 years and they figure, well, people are just going to call me because I've been doing this. Well, that's a problem. Do they have any idea that the minimum word count to be considered an authority according to Google search results is a minimum of 280 words on a page for that particular topic? And you're going to put together a bullet point list of 8 things that you do and feel like, boom, hey, we got our services nailed down. We got our 8 bullet points. Yay, us. That's not going to work. You're getting crushed by the competition. Because what they've done is they've taken that bullet point list that they put on their homepage, but each one of those bullet points links to an individual page with a minimum of 280 words that go into why you should choose that company over the other company on that particular subject matter. So, if I'm installing cabinets as one of my services that I provide, why wouldn't I have an explanation about why should you consider my company for your cabinet installation job versus another company, or for going to one of the box stores and having them do it? And I would explain, when we approach each project, we think about, this and we make sure that we come in and we clean before and after, so that we leave it in a better state than what we found it in. Go through that process. So it's not writing rocket science, and you don't have to have all this flowery language. It's just, you need to be able to convey to that potential new client that you understand their thought process, that you understand what it is that they're looking for and why it's important. So that's, the one thing. The other thing I think about too is like, this frequently asked questions section on websites that we find. Wow, I mean, that's a totally underutilized section of your website, because here's the thing, guys, Hold on one second. I'm gonna I need someone's assistant here. Alexa, where's the nearest dry cleaners?
Based on your zip code settings, here are a few popular ones: Blue Ribbon Cleaners, Stewardship Dry Cleaners, Alsco, and Superior 7 Cleaners. Check out the Alexa app for contact info and hours.
Guys, like that is the world. You know, iPhone users, you know, have been asking Siri all kinds of questions for, you know, the last half dozen years. And the voice assistants that are now in our homes, whether it's Alexa or whether it's, you know, something else, iHome Find, you know, Google products, you know, voice search is huge. And when you know, when you put those tools and think about those, if you have content on your website that is question formatted, you are beginning to move towards that voice search sort of phraseology, if you will, or syntax. So take the time, develop your frequently asked question section. And again, you know, if you're going to make a list of FAQ, make the list, but then link it to an individual page on your website where you give at least 280 words to answer the FAQ section. You know, the other thing that I think people completely have no idea about is influencers and what's the true value of an influencer. You know, I met once with a company that was looking to launch a product, and you know, they were talking about all the different marketing techniques and targets, and I said, do you have any idea who the leaders are in the subject matter that your brand stands for? You know, and I think about the underutilized information and data that's surrounded with hashtags, hashtags on Facebook, hashtags on Twitter, on Instagram. You know, all of these platforms leverage the same sort of topical search, and by one click, you can see who the leaders are and who has the most followers. So imagine if, you know, you're going to come out with a new product and you come up with some really fun, cool t-shirts. You identify who some influencers are and you reach out to them and say, hey, I'd love to send you a free t-shirt, you know. So, you know, there's all kinds of different activities, but the bottom line is, by putting your product and or services in the hands of some true influencers, the kind of people who really have those followings on those platforms, could be way worth a $2,000 ad buy on a television show that I'm going to record anyway, or that Bravo is going to delete all of the commercials for anyway when I watch it on demand. Ouch. Yeah, that hurts. ABC, NBC, CBS are in big trouble. Everyone I know has either Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. The fact of the matter is, we want what we want when we want it. We live in an on-demand society, and we're going to ask Siri, and we're going to ask the other voice assistants that we have in our life. Eventually, we're going to get in our car, and we're going to ask, where should I go for lunch? And the suggestions are coming on. So again, you've won the lottery. You're sitting on your winning ticket. Stop being lazy. Go to your website, put the time in, and get cranking some content out. If you're not putting out content every day on every platform right now, you're losing. You're losing the battle, and your competition is crushing you. So today's Positive Mojo Monday. I hope a little bit of truth stings for you as a business owner. But hey, I want to help you win the game. My name is Michael Wynn. I'm the Chief Digital Officer at Digital Ops, a division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Thank you so much. Have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow.